Hey, it's Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review, Star Wars collectors, and this time I have some ARC Troopers from various collections, and I wanted to do a review of all three of them together. So these are some of my favorite Clone Trooper action figures. They're ARC Troopers, and they look amazing. For the most part, they use the same exact mold, starting with Alpha. He's a kit bash figure with a new parts to him. Some of the parts are from older figures, and then the other two, for the most part, are repaints of him with some, also kit bash figures with some parts used by other clone troopers. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Alpha and work myself down. So this is from a 2007-2008 comic pack. That comes along with Obi-Wan Kenobi and a Star Wars Republic comic book, and just a great figure. The head sculpt is okay for the most part. You see this head sculpt used on many clone troopers, but it looks good for the most part. Kind of tiny compared to the rest of the body, in my opinion, but not too big of a deal. I usually display him with his helmet. And the helmet, I'll show it to you. Okay, looks pretty good. Nicely painted. Comes with a rangefinder that isn't movable. You can't move it. But some good little detail. There it is, right there. Okay. Got that blue, nicely painted, and then there's some weathering on it also. So some of the paint's coming off. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Same thing on the back. So a lot of weathering on this figure. One of my gripes about this figure though is that the head is pretty loose. So once you put the helmet on, which has kind of a bendy type plastic, if you try to remove the helmet, the head usually comes off. So a gripe, but not that big of a gripe. Okay, and then you've got the pauldron, which looks pretty good. We're starting to see this similar pauldron in new figures that are coming out in the Clone Wars. Got your pouches. There's this tube that runs like a wire cable that runs along and connects to the gauntlet that's found in his arm. Okay. Now apparently the gauntlets are supposed to be on the left side of the figure. I've just left them on the right. It could be worn on either side, but it's supposed to be on the left-hand side. So, whatever, it's not a big deal. I haven't bothered removing it. Okay. Don't know why they packed it that way. Okay. But the pauldron is removable, so this could be used for some customization or whatever. Okay. The top torso of the body is pretty clean, like the white. It's pretty clean. There's no weathering. So, because the legs are kit bashed. The only time where you do see is on the back. So it would have been nice to have some weathering on the front, but it's all good. On the back is great too. Okay. I like the kama because it's plastic, and I like it because the way it's molded kind of drifts in the wind. That's really cool. And you see some tears and some holes in the camo, giving it more of a realistic look to it. So that's pretty cool. And this is removable too. And it's just some amazing detail, I think, overall on the figure. Just really great, because look at that belt. I think the belt looks great. Some weathering on the legs. This spot bothers me. Sorry about that. I don't know why they put that spot there. It just looks weird, but whatever. And then some great weathering on the legs. It looks very dirty, and some cool little paint applications on the boots. So that's awesome. Okay, just a great figure. Very detailed. I love it. Okay, and then it comes with this weapon here, which is fantastic. I have not seen this weapon on any other figures other than the ARC Troopers. I don't even know what it's called, to tell you the honest truth. Kind of has that scope on top. You know, some good paint applications, a lot of different colors. You got that gold type color on it. You got the red on the periscope. Okay, and check out that gauntlet. That's awesome. Also has that same kind of gold color to it. Very detailed. A lot of intricate little, like, I'm not sure what to call them, but you know, just like almost like a computer panel type decoration. It looks very cool. And then you've got this strap too, if you want to strap it over his shoulder. So that's just awesome. Just an awesome figure. So for articulation, it's pretty cool. Pretty good. You've got a ball jointed head, as you saw. Ball head and shoulders and elbows. Swivel wrists. Swivel waist. Swivel hips. Ball head, knees and ankles. So awesome figure. Highly recommend him. Now there is a ARC Trooper that is in blue from the Legacy Collection, and maybe even in the 30th anniversary. It's not identified as Alpha. This one is. Okay. All right. Now the rest of the figures are pretty much similar. I'll know the differences in a second, but articulations is the same on all the other two figures. Okay. This red one I got from the Legacy Collection, so. This is from the Legacy Collection. The red one looks pretty cool too. Has some battle damage also on it. Not as much as Alpha, but you know, you see some battle damage on the legs, on the chest, the strap that hangs down, on the helmet. Focus. So that's pretty cool. Not so much on the back. The cama's different. It's a previous mold, I forget where it was used, but this one has some weathering on the back, nice red trim on there, and you'll notice that this camo also comes with holsters, and you've got your blaster pistols inside, which we've seen before. And the other one doesn't have that, so that's pretty cool on this one, that they're there on the side. This is removable also, and unlike the other one where you would have to like pretty much take off the legs or whatever, this one kind of unhooks right here. I'm sorry. And there you go, there's a little peg right there, so you can take it off. Use that for some customization if you get another one. So that's pretty cool. The helmet's, like I said, it's pretty much the same. This one comes out easier, doesn't take the head off. It's a little bit different of a mold, but pretty much the same head sculpt, I should say. Okay. So, but everything else is pretty much the same. Same weapon, same gauntlet here. You know, you got the red trim instead, of course, the red pauldron, which seems a little bit cleaner. So, great figure. And this one came in blue and yellow too in the Legacy Collection. Okay. And the last one is the yellow ARC Trooper. This one is from an Order 66, I think 2008 30th anniversary pack. I forgot who it came with. I think it was Master Sev, if I'm not mistaken. This one has no battle damage on it at all. Okay, Cama's different from the other one, a little bit, but not much. Has that same peg, so you can remove it. Okay, so it looks great, some good detail, but it is different. You know, if you compare them, they're different from each other. Okay. Well, actually, they might be the same. I think they're the same. Sorry, I'm out of focus. No, they're a little different. So, main difference, of course, is it doesn't have the holsters right here. So, that's pretty cool. So this one's removable the same. This is removable also. And then you've got the same weapon right there. Helmet, of course, is removable. And it's that soft, bendy type plastic, which I know some collectors don't like. Because, you know, it kind of can warp and look weird on the figure, depending on how you place it. But it's pretty cool. And, of course, articulation is the same on this one, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. So, awesome. Would love to get probably maybe another yellow one and customize it and paint the yellow green, because they'd never released a green ARC Trooper. Don't know if they exist, but I'm pretty sure they do. But anyways, if they don't, it'd be still cool to get another one of these and paint it green. Alright, so there you go. These figures are highly recommended. They're pretty much in a lot of different collections. They're accessible. I remember getting these for a pretty good price, all of them. So, you know, with the newest figures of clone troopers being pretty bad, I would definitely recommend getting these Blast from the Past with some great articulation and detail if you don't have them. Okay? So, please subscribe. I think I have 70 subscribers right now. That's pretty cool. Would love to do a contest soon and a collection, show my collection off. You know, hopefully around the 100th video or the 100th subscriber. I haven't decided yet. And with me being off work in a month, I really want to try to do that collection update. You know, get it ready and everything, since most of my figures are in storage right now. So, but anyways, you know, to do that, I would love to have more subscribers. And please subscribe if you like the channel. Leave comments, give feedback. Everything's highly appreciated. So, until next time, guys, may the Force be with you.